Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Layla, and I'm so excited that you're here today. Now, I know many of you might be wondering, where's the boat today? Well, today's a little different. There won't be any lessons or deep dives into grammar. Instead, I'm going to be sharing some really valuable tips to help you boost your confidence in speaking English. First off, I want to take a moment to thank each one of you for watching my lessons. I really appreciate all of your kind words and the amazing comments you've been leaving. Your support truly means a lot, and I'm grateful for it every day. Also, many of you have been requesting this kind of lesson, where I focus on building confidence in speaking English, so here I am to deliver exactly that. Let's face it, speaking a new language can feel intimidating. Many of us have been there. We're nervous, we're worried about making mistakes, and sometimes, we're even scared of offending someone. I totally get it. I know you've probably been in situations where you just want to express yourself, but you're worried about whether your grammar is correct or if you're pronouncing things properly. The truth is, building confidence in spoken English is so important, and I'm here to tell you that it's totally okay to feel this way. You don't need to stress out about it because you can absolutely overcome those fears and start feeling more comfortable. So, let's dive into some tips that will really help you take charge of your English speaking journey. The first tip I want to share with you is fake it till you make it. This saying might sound a bit strange, but it's a powerful mindset when you're learning a new language. What does it mean? It means that you should pretend to be confident, even if you don't feel it yet. This doesn't mean you're pretending to know everything or lying about your skills. It's more about showing confidence on the outside. For example, when you pose for pictures, you often smile, right? But sometimes you might not be feeling that smile. You're just faking it to make the picture look good, right? Well, the same goes for speaking English. Even if you're not completely comfortable, fake it. Act like you know the language well and jump into conversations. Don't be timid. This fake confidence will gradually turn into real confidence over time. Trust me, it works. Next up, we need to understand that mistakes really don't matter as much as we think they do. I know many of you are probably thinking, what if I say something wrong? What if I make a mistake? And you know what? It doesn't matter. Here's the thing, when I was younger, I was always worried about how I looked, how I acted, or even what people thought about me. But as I grew older, I realized something very important. Most people are so focused on their own lives that they're not really paying attention to what I'm doing. They're not judging me. They're worried about their own concerns. The same applies to your English speaking skills. People are not as focused on your mistakes as you think. They're focused on their own thoughts. So, don't stress yourself out about every little grammar mistake or pronunciation slip-up. Go ahead, make mistakes. It's part of the learning process. Every time you make a mistake, you're actually getting better. Now, let's talk about the third tip, take it easy. One of the biggest mistakes people make when speaking a new language is trying to use every new word or phrase they've just learned, especially those big words they picked up from a dictionary. They end up stressing themselves out, thinking they have to use all this complicated vocabulary. But here's the truth, you don't have to do that. The most important thing when speaking English, or any language, is to communicate effectively. You don't need to impress anyone with fancy words. Just listen carefully to the other person, understand what they're saying, and respond in a way that makes sense. It could be as simple as smiling, nodding, or saying something short and clear. You don't need to overcomplicate things. So take it easy, relax, and just enjoy the conversation. Lastly, I want to emphasize the importance of preparation. If you want to feel more confident speaking English, practice is key. Confidence and preparation go hand in hand. You need to practice regularly. Don't just wait for opportunities to speak English, make them yourself. Talk to yourself in front of a mirror. Listen to your own voice and notice where you might be making mistakes. This self-awareness will help you improve faster. Also, don't just jump into new lessons constantly. Make sure you're reviewing what you've already learned. Consistent practice and revision are essential for building long-term confidence. Keep going over what you've learned, and you'll notice improvements over time. So, to recap, here are the key tips: fake confidence, embrace your mistakes, take it easy during conversations, and most importantly, practice regularly. By following these steps, you'll start to feel much more confident in speaking English. Remember, everyone starts somewhere, and the more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope these tips will help you on your journey to mastering English. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe to our channel. You won't want to miss the upcoming lessons. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.